Welcome to Kaleidoscope of the Soul, a space where we look at changing patterns, shapes, and colors of our life's forces, continually shifting energy. Host Lynne Juno is a psychic medium and healer who uses her gifts of clairvoyance, clairaudience, and mediumship to bring insight to her clients and illuminate their life's purpose. Using symbolology with colors, numbers, ribbons, billets, and more, Lynne helps to facilitate healing and closure within her work. Kaleidoscope of the Soul reminds us that we are a cosmic rainbow of breathing life, creating infinite and beautiful soul complexities of expressions and hue in every moment. Now, here is your host, Lynne Juno.
Welcome to Kaleidoscope of the Soul. All my friends online are gathering here. God bless you. Thank you for joining me. It is my joy to be doing another episode of Kaleidoscope. And remember, this is a show that reminds us that even the slightest turn, the slightest adjustment in our vision can change everything, right? It's all perception. So, that being said, this is going to be part 2 of me doing readings with crystals and stones today. I usually don't repeat my methods. However, it was so much fun last time, and I was able to do a lot of readings for people, which brings me joy. And also, my guidance was to go deeper, and I'll explain that in a minute. So, before I get into all of that, I want to say hello to people who've already joined in. Oh my goodness. Arnie Layton is in the house. Welcome, my friend. Jeffrey joined us early, and there is the lovely Jennifer Rose, who gets more lovely all the time. She's going to be on at noon today interviewing a lady named Rish, who's a medium, channel, and an artist. She sounds fascinating. So y'all be sure to catch her show at noon Pacific. Heidi Gall, thank you. Heidi likes my hair. Heidi Gall is a good friend of this show, excuse me, and the Sacred Spiral Network in general. If y'all are just joining us for the first time, check out all my other hosts on Sacred Spiral Network, which is run and owned by the lovely Kelly Brickle, who's in the background taking care of the technology here. Wonder Woman, trust me. Okay, so who else can I say hi to here? Sarah Steiger. Oh, Arnie says Rish is absolutely fabulous. Okay, Brian. Woohoo! Brian Lahr, the wizard, is in the house. Sarah Steiger. Bernadette Conley, welcome. Stacia Cherry, Karen Berry. Hey, that rhymes pretty good, huh? Who else do we have? And Heidi Gall. Oh, Heidi, thank you for helping promote this show, sharing it out. We appreciate you. And Jennifer McCormick, Carrie, and there she is, the No Filter Medium, also known as Ashley Page. Woohoo! Thank you for joining. Did I get everybody? I don't know. If I didn't, forgive me. And, me and my shadow. Yes. Hi there. Hello, Jennifer McCormick. I think I said that. Jennifer, welcome. Okay. So, and there's Kay Weezy. Oh, thank you. Y'all are so kind. All right. Let me start out with a few introductory remarks. Okay. Not doing ribbons today. I will be doing crystals and stones for readings. And it's unique in some ways to be reading crystals and stones, because unlike most other oracles, like cards and even my ribbons and other modalities, the crystals and stones have an energy of their own. They're gifts to us from Mother Earth. By the way, this is a blue tourmaline that was gifted to me years ago by people who did intense meditation meetings in the room where this was stored. The energy to this is lush, I'm telling you. And what I'm doing today, as far as the readings, I call everything right now crystals, even though they are stones and minerals and crystals. And what I'm doing today is based on the work of Judy Hall. Got to give her credit. Fabulous lady who wrote 45 books, I think, and was well recognized in the metaphysical community. She was the go-to authority on crystals and rocks. And this has been my book, The Crystal Bible, to go to for years. If you're interested, you can find it on Amazon, no problem. But when I wanted to start reading crystals and stones, I thought, gosh, I wish I had some cards to help me with that. And to my delight, Judy Hall, based on her work, there is a deck of cards with not only the pictures, but all in-depth meanings of what these are. Very handy for me. So I don't think you can quite see it, but I am wearing a piece of charoite today, and this is from Russia. This mineral was only really discovered about 25 years ago, but it's becoming easier to find. And when I am getting ready to do readings like this online and on camera, my guides help me with what to wear, including jewelry, and what energy it is. So I want to talk about this charoite from Russia. It's a transformational stone. They call it the soul stone that helps overcome fear. It helps with inner vision, spiritual insight, synthesizes the heart and the crown chakras. It promotes unconditional love, and it links up to higher realities, helps you accept the present moment as perfect, and it helps with healing and past life vision. Transformation, that's what we're here for, right, folks? Me and you and everybody. If you're tuning into this show, you are interested in your own spiritual development. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome, Ashley. Glad that you're here. So the reason I'm doing part 2 of crystals is that when I referred to Judy's cards last week, the meanings on the back of these are very detailed and more intense, I felt, than I'm so sorry. This happens when I go to work. The meanings were more detailed than you all needed to hear. And my guides said for me to really feel into these stones as I was reading and use some of the basics on these meanings, but see what else I get. And for those of you who do this kind of work and do readings of your own, okay, this is a reminder to all of us that no matter what the manual to the oracle cards or whatever the books say or whatever other people have interpreted for whatever we are reading, we're the medium, we're the psychic in the room. At the moment that we're giving a reading, we are the authority. Us and spirit and our link to that, we're the authority in the room. So give yourself that, okay? Give yourself that power, because at this moment, people are looking to you, not to a flat piece of paper, right? Especially not when we're reading crystals, y'all. Okay. So that's that. And I would remind you that I'm not really focused on mediumship today. If someone comes through, that's fine. I am a psychic medium, but primarily what I'm doing for you all today is psychic work, okay? I will go to whoever I am drawn to. It may or may not be in the order that you checked in, although I really appreciate people who come in early, and I'll try to get to as many folks as I can. All right. So I'm going to shuffle the cards, and then I've got a tray. I have a tray of stones here. What I don't have is enough room. There's the rocks, there's the cards. Okay, so and Charlene Shaz just joined us, and she is traveling today. Welcome to the lovely Charlene. And we're going to get to her pretty soon because she's traveling. Arnie, my friend, would you like a reading today? I'm going to bet that you are. So I'm going to go ahead, Arnie Layton, and pull a card for you. Sarah Steiger. I see you. Let's see how many of you lovely folks I can get to today. Hey, Charlene. So I'm going to do my best to watch the comments for your feedback as quickly as I can. Remember, there's a lag time between the time you type something in and the time I see it, and especially if I'm in La La Land, or as some people call it, Lynne Land. I may or may not see your comment. Oh, it's 11:11 in Colorado and 77 degrees. Woo! Heidi. All right. Arnie Layton, send me some energy, my friend. That one? Ooh, cool. Ametrine. This is one I newly acquired. Since the first episode of doing crystals, I've acquired several hard to get stones. So I'm very excited. Ametrine is good for mental clarity. And let me show you that. Ametrine, I hope this shows up well. This is a combination of amethyst and citrine. So if you can see that, there is some of the gold of citrine and that deep purple of amethyst in combination. What does that mean? Well, citrine is the happy stone. It's good for prosperity, optimism, and amethyst is good for all kinds of balance, mental, emotional. It's even good for people who are trying to stay sober. So what a lovely combination. Ametrine is about perfect focus, creativity, and taking control of one's life. Your inner well-being. This is a good protector from stress. Mental clarity, good for acceptance of others wherever they may be on their path. And it will reveal, if you have a chunk of this, it's good at revealing deep emotional issues and bringing them up to the surface for dealing with and for clearing them out. It's a powerful cleanser of the aura and the physical body, and it shields from psychic attack. Arnie, I'm hearing guidance that if you would be doing yourself a favor, if you're not already doing this, to do plenty of energetic shielding for yourself. Amethyst is Arnie's go-to. Fabulous. Oh, I know. Isn't this gorgeous? Ashley, this is gorgeous. Okay. Shields from psychic attack. This is good for emotional balance and optimism. Okay. What I'm feeling for you, and this is what my guides told me to do, is really feel into the stones this time. Arnie, there's a lot of power. There's a lot of power, but there's a lot of balance connected to this stone. And I know you're involved with technology a lot, and you get quite a bit of attention with the fabulous work that you're doing. Okay. But part of the guidance I hear coming in for you, and I had just heard this for myself not long ago, right? Clear your energy and clear the energy around your space. At the end of the day, when you shut down your computer and your gadgets and really do some energetic shielding and clearing of yourself. I know I said this was not primarily going to be about mediumship today, but Arnie, I have read for you before, and I feel like Marianne is in the background still, and again, acting as one of your protectors and looking out for you. And she was a beautiful feminine woman. and in my vision, she is showing up with a broadsword of the type that Archangel Michael would be holding. She is showing up as a warrior woman on your behalf. It's got to be right, because I'm getting chilled from my neck down. So this has to be a message from her, that even though she and Archangel Michael and your other guides and guardians, yeah, beautiful inside and out. You do protections daily more than once. Fabulous. I'm glad to hear that. Keep that up, Arnie. You're right on track with that. And I think you would do yourself a favor to get a little chunk of this ametrine, right? Awesome. So Marianne is just assuring you that she is always there in the background. And I'll tell you today, she is wearing this gorgeous lavender and purple, both. She's wearing a gown that has, I'm sorry, the most of it is lavender, and there is a huge like sash, scarf, shawl, and a scarf around her of deep purple. So these colors are significant for her. And from the other side, she's bringing you as much optimism and happiness as she can inspire in you. Okay? Yes. Arnie, send me a reminder if I don't respond by the end of today, and I will tell you where I got this. I have 2 shops here in Orange County, California. One in particular, A to Z Crystal in Huntington Beach. I'll send you that information. Okay. All right. Thank you, Arnie, for letting me work with you. Thank you, Marianne, for popping in with your beauty and your energy. Alrighty. Okay. Charlene Shaz. Okay, Arnie got ametrine. Let's get to Charlene. She's traveling. Charlene, I think, spends half of her life on buses, traveling from point to point. Me, I always seem to be doing laundry. So, Charlene, oh, I knew this was going to come up. I knew it. Okay. Charlene, what I have for you today, my dear, Lynne Land. Yeah, it's a real place. It's out there, y'all. There's a story behind Lynne Land, I have to tell you. Charlene Shaz, malachite. Malachite is this lovely green stone with dark bands usually going through it. I have quite a bit of jewelry made from malachite. Yeah, Charlene is not only cool, she's freaking amazing. Charlene, malachite is good for personal transformation. And y'all, Charlene has already transformed herself over the last year. She is one to watch for. This malachite, this lovely green, is an emotional healer. It breaks all the old emotional ties and outdated patterns in your life. And you know what malachite is especially good for, Charlene? Warding off energy vampires. Have you all met energy vampires where when you leave their presence, you feel like somebody sucked half of the life out of you? It's a real thing. It's a real thing. Okay? So and this releases old toxic emotions. Charlene, you've had good reason to be upset over the last year and over the last month, but you don't want those negative emotions muddying up your lush energy, my love. You understand? So that needs to be released and cleared out like old caca and let go of it. This malachite is a cathartic stone. It's very, very strong. It helps shy people come out of the shadows, which you absolutely have done over the last year. It's good for developing friendships and processing information. So, Charlene, let me feel into this malachite and see what else. Okay. I don't know how well you can see it, but you see the picture of the malachite there where it has several concentric rings on two sides of it. This is about the circular patterns of your life and things repeating and coming back up for you again as lessons to be learned. Okay? It's graduation time, Charlene. So some of these challenges and problems that are in your life, like the way people treat you and jealousy and negativity thrown at you, this is training. This is you being given the opportunity to learn how to effectively deal with these things without it pulling down your energy. Because you know by now how valuable your energy is. You're using it to read for people. Charlene is an amazing medium. You're helping a lot of people, Charlene. The bad guys and the energy vampires don't have a right to your energy. So I'm going to recommend to you, Charlene, that you would do well to get a piece of this and put it in your workspace, or maybe get some jewelry so you've got it with you a lot of the time when you're working. Okay? All right. Thank you, Charlene, for letting me read for you. Evelyn from Solvang. Evelyn's in the house. There's Pauline Gavigan. I have not seen that name before. Welcome, welcome. We're doing crystals today. Okay. Miss No Filter Medium. Miss No Filter, come on down. Charlene is getting there, but she will eventually be on my show. She promised. When she's more ready to be in front of the camera. And there are a lot of people who are getting to know her and love her already. All right. Moving along. Ms. No Filter Medium, another wonderful medium who just read for me about a week ago and was spot on. Ashley Page, send me some energy, dear, and please weigh in. Carrie, 5540. Please be understanding, and Carrie, we will read for you right after Ashley. All right? And it's up to me who I read for, Miss Carrie, and I'll be happy to read for you. Please be understanding and patient. Okay? All right. Ashley Page. That one. Ooh. Okay. This is chrysoprase. Chrysoprase. Okay. Sorry. Chrysoprase is this wonderful muted green. Okay? And chrysoprase is good for personal insights. This stone, chrysoprase, helps us have a compassionate heart, which I sense that you have very much, Ashley. This bumps up your talents, creativity. It brings in hope and lots of personal insights. I'm so sorry. So while you're doing readings for other people, Ashley, you're going to be getting more aha moments, light bulb moments, personal insights that benefit you, especially over the next 3 months, I hear. This helps people overcome compulsions and do a lot more self-acceptance. This cracks me up. Researching this, one of the mottos of chrysoprase is hold this stone if you want to hold your tongue and not pop out with something that's so offensive or controversial. If you want, oh, and this is for the no filter medium. Okay, so chrysoprase is a good filter for your mouth. I don't know Ashley very well. I don't know if she needs one. But if you need a filter for your verbal expression, here you go. Also, this stone is excellent for healing codependency, something I suffered from, excuse me, back when they were first discovering what codependency was. I had it in spades. Biggest people pleaser on the planet. Okay, so if you have a tendency to taking care of others more than you should, instead of helping them, maybe just taking over, if codependency, I feel that I'm being shown that codependency was more a factor in your past than it is now. Michael Christopher. You would. Michael Christopher likes unfiltered. Yeah, that's because he doesn't want any filters. Good for codependency, helps with independence, forgiveness, compassion, and emotional health and balance. Oh, a people pleaser and feeling guilty. Ashley, I tell you what, for some of us, they've had to call what I call the CODA ambulance. Lynne's at it again. She's trying to solve all the problems for somebody. Here comes the ambulance. Woo! Okay, we'll call the CODA ambulance for you if necessary. Okay, Ashley. So, again, that is chrysoprase, and would be maybe a good idea to pick up a hunk of that, right? Thank you for joining the show, and thank you for letting me work with you. All right. All right. Let's see if Carrie, if you are, you're very welcome. Carrie, 5540, are you still in the house? Oh, Ashley, don't get Michael Christopher's help for that. Oh my gosh. Mina, hello, welcome. Let's jump to Bernadette Connolly, who was here really early. Sorry, folks, I'm a little short of room here. So I don't see Carrie. If she comes back in. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, Carrie is still here. All right. Carrie next, and then Bernadette, and I will get to as many folks as I can, okay? And I'm jotting down names. All right, Carrie. Hi, Kweezy. Hi, Evelyn. Okay. Carrie, 5540. Send me some energy, dear. Carrie. Message for Carrie, 5540. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Carrie, let's see if you are familiar with this lapis lazuli. very, I believe this was a very crucial stone used by the Egyptians. And you can see it is this gorgeous, gorgeous blue with gold flecks running through it. This is one of my favorite colors. When I want to be really divinely connected, I'll wear this color quite a bit. And lapis lazuli is good for spiritual guidance. All right. This stone represents heaven on earth. This is like the connection between the blue starry sky at night and the earth itself. This is such a gorgeous color. This stone helps promote harmony in all areas of one's life. And it's good for revealing our life purpose, the overall life purpose. And who wouldn't love to know that? What am I here for? Okay. Carrie is saying she could use a lot of guidance at the moment. Wonderful. Hi, Debbie O. Okay. So as I hold this stone, Carrie, I'm feeling that you are indeed a very spiritual person, that's one form of spirituality or another has always been at the base of your life and your character. This stone is good for deep self-knowledge, and it feels like you are already seeking that. Spiritual insights. It's also good for bumping up psychic ability, which would help you tune in even more accurately to what your life purpose may be, Carrie. This is good for clairvoyance, psychic, visions and seeing, journeying, and contacting spirit guides and guardians to get even more information on what is your life purpose. It blocks psychic attack. It's wonderful for self-expression. It's the close to being that true blue of the throat chakra. Okay. So speaking your truth is really coming to the forefront for you right now. But I also hear you questioning, what is my truth? Because the times we're in are so crazy and changing so fast that, Carrie, I feel that along with the rest of us, we're saying, what's the truth? What is the truth, right? This opens the pathway between the head and the heart. And in opening that pathway between the head and the heart, you're going to be able to find your purpose and speak your truth, Carrie. If you can pick up a piece of this lapis lazuli, it's not an expensive stone, but it will help bring in harmony and protect you and help you tune in. I hope that's helpful to you. And I do appreciate you being here on the show. Okay? Thank you, Carrie. How many of you fine folks can I get to today? Because next, okay. Yeah. Mina, I see you. Let's see how quickly Lynne can work. All right. Bernadette Connolly. You're very welcome, Carrie. All right. Hi, Kim Princess. Hi, Jill Santos. The lovely Kim Princess. All right. Bernadette Connolly, are you still in the house? Yeah, there she is. Yay. Okay. When I saw you pop back up, I got chrysocolla. Okay. Chrysocolla is another green stone, a little like malachite, but a little more earthy looking, a little muddier than that really bright malachite, right? Chrysocolla. And this is good for truthfulness and impartiality. So this is good for objective thinking. Bernadette, you have, they're showing me a whole bucket of chaotic, disorganized things, almost like a bucket of seashells or something. And you're trying to sort it out. Does your life feel like a plate of spaghetti that needs to be straightened out right now, Bernadette? If you could weigh in on that, oh my goodness. This chrysocolla has to do with heartfelt communication. This enhances verbal communication. Part of what you need to sort out, I feel, would really be eased and smoothed out by being able to speak your truth. There are some self-awarenesses you need to get, which will help you sort out and straighten out that plate of spaghetti you're looking at, right? This stone is good for inner balance, courage, speaking your truth, and it heals emotional scars. I'm feeling, Bernadette, that a lot of what's happening is that you are having emotional knee-jerk reaction. You're being triggered by certain people in your life, certain actions they're taking, which have to do with old emotional scars more than what's really happening in your life right now. This stone helps transmute negativity, brings in joy, releases guilt. Okay, other people, but not you. Okay. Aloha, Vivian. This helps you accept changes serenely, especially things you have no control over, the big things going on around you, right? This is a wonderful stone for, and I'm not saying that you're struggling with alcohol or addiction, but that's been an issue with me in my past. This is a great stone for people trying to keep sober, because it helps you keep your emotional balance. And just like the serenity prayer, accept the things you cannot change, right? Good for psychic vision. So Bernadette, chrysocolla. In the name chrysocolla, you see there are two L's. That's two parallel lines. I feel that with there are two C's and two L's and two O's. This is an interesting word, chrysocolla. I feel that with some more insight and with you gaining your emotional balance, whatever confusion and chaos there is around you is going to be much easier to sort out. I hope you would understand that. Oh, you're helping someone get sober. Oh, I understand. Now I understand. Okay. And that being said, Bernadette, all of us helping people, especially early in their sobriety. Yeah, the truth can get you in trouble, Bernadette. I understand that. Yeah. Sometimes people shoot the messenger. So you're helping someone get sober. And you probably recognize that the decision to do that or not to do that is theirs. But anyone getting sober needs plenty of support. So God bless you for doing that. I had support in my early days. I had wonderful women, especially, helping me get there, helping me stay sober. All right. So Bernadette, I hope that's helpful to you. Many blessings to you, my dear. All right. We're going to jump to Brian. Oh, good. Bernadette does understand it. Okay. K-Weezy, I see you. Hang in there. Brian, are you still? I'll bet you're still in the house. Okay. Bernadette. Thank you, Vivian. Brian, are you still here? There's always that lag time in between. Okay. Brian, weigh in, my friend, if you're still here. Ah, there he is. Okay. Brian, send me some energy, my friend. I like the way when Brian reads cards. A message for my friend Brian. Words of wisdom for my friend Brian. Okay, one more. Granite. Granite. Okay. Here we have granite. Not so lovely, but very handy, very solid, very stable. What's granite about? This is the crystal for birth, death, and rebirth. Oh, Brian. And the endless circle of life and staying power. Tell you what, Brian, at our age, pacing and staying power, that's the key. Would you agree? This stone, granite, has a high chi energy. It helps stabilize and energize the body's entire energy field. However, for people that are prone to depression, it can deepen it sometimes. The energy of this stone is so deep and so solid and so stable that sometimes it feels like the energy is stuck and there isn't enough going on. On the plus side, granite is good for immune response. It creates safe, sacred spaces for rituals and magic. This has to do with the harmony between humanity and Mother Earth, something I'm sure you're very familiar with, Brian, and promoting that harmony. So this granite is about balancing between stability and stuckness. The balance between being intentional and somewhat serious about our work and not letting us get the blues at the same time. Okay? So, Brian, I almost feel like this stone speaks for itself. So I'm going to leave you with that amount of wisdom. And I know you understand what this is about. Okay. Brian, thank you for letting me work with you. Okay, let's see who is next. Jennifer McCormick, come on down. Jennifer, I think it's been quite a while, my dear, since I read for you. Jennifer McCormick. Y'all are trying to, and Mina is still here. And I said I got to read for Mina too. All right, hold on, y'all. I got a little time left. These go quicker than my ribbon readings. So, Sarah. Oh, shoot. You got to watch me. I could be here all day. Okay. Jennifer McCormick. I am drawn to this card for you, Celestite. So Celestite is often this pale, crystally blue. And I have had pieces like that, but one of the other colors it comes in is this beautiful, almost clear white. Celestite is about reintegrating the soul. And it's also good for connecting to the angels. Yeah, it has been a minute. This celestite, the main purpose for this is achieving inner peace. This helps connect us to the angelic realms, higher dimensions. It is a wonderful teacher. Celestite helps us connect to the higher realms and bring back knowledge and wisdom from them. This stone can help kickstart enlightenment and connect you to your guardian angel. It bumps up clairvoyance, insightful dreams, intuition, and channeling. This is an ideal stone for anyone doing their spiritual development and developing trust in the wisdom of the universe. It's good for clarity, calming the emotions, and the motto of this stone is calm down and level up spiritually. How about that? So this helps balance the emotions so you can connect to the spiritual realms more easily. And I'm getting a tingling on my left side as I say that, Jennifer McCormick, all the way down through my feet. And Jennifer, is your husband in spirit and helping? It feels like he is helping you from the other side with your spiritual development and will continue to be there. Okay. If you feel like your soul was shattered in pieces along with your heart, everything is being reintegrated, almost like a shoelace being woven through everything, and you're getting pieced back together. So you're partying in the cosmos during your sleep. Woohoo! Invite me. Your husband is helping you. Yeah. I'm getting all tingly on this side. Oh, and some of what he brings through is humor and lightness and helping you stay positive so that you get that spiritual wisdom coming in unimpeded, and he'll continue to help you. Okay? Fabulous. Blessings to you, Jennifer McCormick. Thank you for being here today. Appreciate you. Okay. Sarah Steiger. Sarah Steiger. You still in the house? Kim Princess wants to get invited to the cosmic party also. Woohoo! No wonder we got that stone for you, Jennifer. She's got a very active life at night. Sarah, send me some energy, sweetheart. Sarah Steiger. Ooh, boy, they're trying to help me quick. Oh, you're very welcome. Okay, Morganite. We have this, I hope it shows up in this color. It's pink. No, it's not showing up as pink. Morganite is a very pale pink. It probably looks white on camera, but it's also referred to as pink beryl. Beryl, I think, is usually a blue stone, but this one is pink. All right. This is the crystal for emotional fulfillment. This is a love attractor. Woohoo, Sarah Steiger. You ready for some more love in your life? Oh, Sarah. This attracts unconditional love on all levels. Friendship, romance, family. It opens the heart and cleanses it and helps you with self-love so you can invite in love from all the other sources. Make sense? It also lowers stress. It opens the heart and cleanses it. Okay. This helps promote loving thoughts about yourself and others. It clears out any kind of victim mentality, and it aids in soul retrieval. You know, that's similar to that last reading I did for Jennifer McCormick, where the shoelace was being woven through all the little broken pieces. Sounds like there's some of that going on for you also, Sarah. This anchors love inside the body itself, and it allows for psychological, psychosomatic changes to occur in the body, like emotional healing. Okay? So let me feel into this further. I feel for you, Sarah, that you've just recently lowered some of your emotional guards. And in dealing with family, you're a little more relaxed, maybe a little cautious still because you don't want to get stung. But you've lowered some of your defenses with family. You've been more open to friendship. And just know that, love is love. And as you keep opening, all right, you're going to attract more and more love to you. Infinity. Yeah. Okay. So what else do I see? Over the next 3 months, Sarah, I feel 3 significant relationships coming in for you. One feels more emotional, romantic, and at least one of them is friendship, and one of them feels like a family relationship getting closer. So the love is going to come in from several directions, and you're going to be ready. You're going to be ready. So in case you want to pick up a little piece of this love magnet, it's pink beryl or morganite. Thank you for letting me work with you, Sarah. Woohoo! Okay, we got her. Mina, are you still in the house? Takes me a while to get through to everybody. Oh, shoot. I wish I could read everybody. Kelly and I would have to be here all the live long day. Okay. Mina, please weigh in, or did you give up? Okay, I want to give a shout out. There's Vivian Ishimaru. Always good to see you. The lovely Jennifer Rose. Mina. Oh, good. Mina's still in the house? Mina, send me some energy, sweetheart. Thank you for being so patient. Okay, I got to read them how I'm getting them. You also, Mina, I don't know if you heard me read this one earlier. You also are getting lapis lazuli, okay? Mina Petkoff, come on down. This has to do with spiritual guidance. There are a lot of seekers in this audience. Have no doubt. That's why y'all are interested in these things that we do. So you're a spiritual seeker, definitely. Oh, hi, Jeffrey. Oh, you're still here. Good. Okay. Mina, this is heaven on earth. How does heaven connect to earth? Are you reaching up and getting grounded? This beautiful blue stone is going to help you connect to infinity, to eternity, I hear. And if you look up at the night sky and check out the stars and the moon and the planets, you'll really get a sense of that. This stone lapis promotes harmony in all areas of your life, helps you figure out what your life purpose is, gives you deeper self-knowledge and spiritual insights, and bumps up your psychic ability. And I feel that you're ready for that. Mina, you're a seeker anyway. It's time to accept that you do have considerable psychic ability. Do you understand that already? Yeah? Okay. This is good for clairvoyance, journeying, and contacting your spirit guides and guardians. Blocks psychic attack, good for self-expression, and opens the pathway between your head and your heart just like that connection between heaven and earth, right? Mina, I also feel you have a connection in your past lives to Egypt, and this stone was very important to the Egyptians. And I feel one of these wonderful Egyptian figures, and I'm sorry, I don't know them very well. I'm not sure if it's Isis, but the one. It's one with a great headdress, and the head of this creature looks like a hawk. But it's in a positive way. I feel that in a past life, Mina, you were in one of the temples in Egypt. So there is actually a lot of knowledge and expertise you already have under your belt. All you have to do is remember it more than learn it. Do you understand that? So, Mina, you have some exciting things ahead of you. All you have to do is be open to it, and it's going to come on in. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for letting me work with you. And wonderful. Kweezy. Teresa Carty's in the house. Let's see how many people I can get to. Kweezy. Amber. Ooh, I thought that one was for you. Kweezy. Amber is, there's a lot of ancient energy going back centuries and centuries, because amber is an ancient stone of healing and protection. It's a great cleanser and regenerator of energy. It shields people from electrical and EMF energies. Oh, Mina, thank you. This goes back into your ancestry and past lives. It helps with grounding, stability, and helps you build trust. Kweezy, I know you've lost a number of people recently. I'm sorry. And your trust of the universe may be a little shaky, because I feel you at times asking, why am I losing all these people I love? This stone, amber, helps you connect to the earth and stay more emotionally stable. It's good for self-expression, which I know you do with music. I feel also, Kweezy, you may be good at poetry if you've not tried that, okay? And with decision making. Kweezy, I feel that decision making for you is very challenging. So the more grounding you have, the better that's going to be. As I feel into this piece of amber, which is usually it's a little more golden, this one is pretty dark. And this is amber, I believe, is actually tree resin that has been petrified. So amber is a bit of a fossil. This is going way back into your family line. I know you've been asking about your grandmother, Kweezy. Kweezy, your grandmother, I believe, they're showing me that she loved trees. This is tree sap and gardening and plants. She really had a connection to plants, if you would understand that. Poetry, yes. Great. Okay. Your grandmother is still supporting you, encouraging you to get outside, connect with nature as she did. I can see her gardening at times, being in physical contact with the earth, and keeping her balance no matter what emotional challenges she got thrown at her. So she's encouraging you to get outside, connect with earth physically, literally, and she's still here loving you and supporting you. Okay, Kweezy? That's what I have for you today, my friend. This is about balance and renewing yourself. All right? Yeah, she loved being outside and she had a garden. Yeah, I saw that. All right. I hope that was helpful for you, Kweezy. Thank you. Kelly, can I take another couple of minutes? We started a few minutes after. Pauline Gavigan. Pauline Gavigan, come on down, please. Might need a. Pauline. Pauline. Yeah, K-Weezy can feel his grandmother around him. Okay. All right. Pauline, the order of the day, let's see, is fluorite. Fluorite is this gorgeous green. This is such a pretty stone. Fluorite has to do with objectivity, about clearing out the chatter and the arguments going on. You have arguments going on in your head, Pauline. It feels like there's something with other people, a bit of conflict with other people you're trying to sort out right now. And fluorite encourages us to look at the big picture. So Pauline, whatever this is that you're wrestling with, you're being encouraged to take a step back and get more objective. This stone helps us process information and gives us clarity. It overcomes chaos and stress and helps us get things more coordinated. Oh, you do understand. Fabulous. Okay. This counteracts mental disorders like mental health disorders of all kinds. I feel that one of the situations you're dealing with in your life is someone in your family that has some mental health issues, and you don't have to verify that if you don't want to. Although I would say that we all have compassion for that, and that it would be hard to find a family where someone doesn't have that. Okay? So, fluorite. It helps you sort out what outside influences are affecting you and what is really yours. So sometimes when we're sorting things out emotionally, it's like, okay, what's mine and what belongs to somebody else? It's important to sort that out so that we don't get bogged down in other people's energy and influences, right? Be objective. This will help bump up intuition. If you wanted to use it to go into trance, it's good for that. This helps you see the truth behind the illusion. So that's what you're trying to do right now, Pauline. Take a step back and get the bigger picture and sort things out. And this will help you determine what's yours to influence and what is yours to just let go of and let it play itself out. All right. All right. We're about 7 minutes after. And I know we have another show coming up at noon. Jennifer, if you could weigh in. Oh, you're very welcome, Arnie. Do we have how? I know we probably need to jump off soon. Kelly, could you weigh in? I'm going to do one more quick one for Vivian Ishimaru. This is one I don't believe I've read before. Vivian, don't go away yet. One more and then I jump off. Appetite. I'm telling you, this is a day for the green stones. This is another muted green stone. Okay. Kelly says we're all good. Okay. Vivian, I hope you're still there. Big surprise. This one's for spiritual development, Vivian. She'll always go for that. This is the interface between consciousness and matter. All right? Appetite has to do with manifestation and manifesting things obviously into the future, right? Also has to do with past lives. So this is a link between future manifestation and what we brought with us from our past lives. All right. This helps develop psychic ability great for spiritual development of all kinds. Oh, you know this stone. Oh, fabulous. I love it when that happens. Meditative states, Kundalini energy. You ready for that, Vivian? Vivian is a healer. She knows about Kundalini energies. Clears the base chakra, lowers frustration, and sends, this is what I got from this stone. It sends roots from the base chakra down into the earth to anchor us so that as we're going through spiritual development, we don't go into la la land and stay there. You ready for that, Vivian? I know you understand this. I know this resonates with you. Woohoo! Vivian, you go, girl. Interfacing between consciousness and matter. Perfect. Perfect. Blessings to you and aloha, Vivian. Woo! All right. Okay. I'm Evelyn. Evelyn Chesham. You're going to be my last person today. Evelyn Chesham. Evelyn Chesham. Oh, thank you, Vivian. Appreciate you. Evelyn. Oh, there's Jeffrey. Oh, God, I want to read for everybody. Evelyn. Red Jasper. Where did that guy go? Red Jasper. How's that for an earthy base chakra color? Dark, dark red. And this is the stone of stamina and endurance. There is just, when I feel into the energy of this stone, I feel grounding all the way from, this is another one, from my base chakra all the way down into Mother Earth, but it's not static at all. It's a very active energy. This is a vitality booster. Okay, Evelyn, could you use some more vitality? And she's wearing something like that today. Woohoo! This stone gives perpetual protection. It's extremely stable, grounding in all areas, but it also gives extra energy and stamina. It'll help increase your health and help you with detoxing. If you're suffering from any physical disorders, it will speed up recovery. This I call the warrior stone. Warriors going into battle and possibly getting injured, okay, and having to do quick recovery, this would be the stone for them to wear on their armor. I have no doubt. This red jasper is so powerful. Also links into virility and fertility. The motto of this stone is go, go, go. Go and be fearless. Know that you're going to recover if you get knocked back a little bit. It's great for creativity and asserting yourself. So Evelyn, take this as an extra energy boost today. With my blessings and the blessings of everyone here. June says it's good help for a sore tooth. All right. I keep saying I'm gonna stop. Okay, one more. Jeffrey, Kodiar. That one. Turquoise. Jeffrey, we have for you turquoise. You're welcome, Evelyn. This is for good health, Jeffrey. The turquoise I have in my tray is the one that's more brown and green. And this is a piece of turquoise I like to wear, which is more the blue that we're more traditional, that we're more familiar with. But in general, turquoise, Judy Hall says, is good for health and pain relief. Jeffrey, if you're having health issues right now, turquoise will help. It's a healer and a protector. It'll boost the immune system, good for physical health, exhaustion. has to do with the throat center and healing the throat, but also making it easier for you to express yourself. Okay? It's a mood stabilizer, and it helps with spiritual attunement. This is a very earthy, very, very earthy stone. Great connector between the sky and the earth. Jeffrey, I'm hearing the advice from Spirit for you to, you're another one, get in touch with Mother Earth. Go sit in the grass today if you can. Actually have your body in contact with Mother Earth. Bare feet. Sit yourself down in the grass and absorb the energy from the ley lines and the energy grid that runs all through Mother Earth, and absorb some healing. That's simple. That's simple, my friend. Thank you for being here. Blessings to you. Oh my goodness. William Hart, all the way from New York. Woohoo! Thank you for being here. Okay. I've got to wrap this up because Kelly has another show to do. If I can find this last one. Blue calcite. This is for the collective. You're welcome. You're welcome, Jeffrey. I'm drawing blue calcite, this sparkly blue. Isn't that pretty? For the collective, for all y'all. No, I'm not. You can find me on replay, Debbie O. I'll be back in 2 weeks. Same time, same bat channel. For the collective, this is the crystal for clear communication, blue calcite. This is for stilling the mind chatter. I have tremendous mind chatter. If you all struggle with that like I do, this blue calcite would be a wonderful stone to hold during meditation. It enhances communication, clarifies the mind, stills the chatter, and it lifts the thoughts to higher levels, clears negativity, helps you relax, soothes the nerves, and helps you adapt to change, relax, and dissolves pain. That's my final message of today. I promise. Stay tuned at noon for Embracing Infinity with Jennifer Rose. Come back in 2 weeks and check me again on this podcast, and check out Sacred Spiral Network in general. Oh, if you'd like an individual reading from me, down there on the ticker is my website, lynnejuno.com, and come find me there. My rates are reasonable, and it's my joy to be of service to you. So have a wonderful weekend. Blessings, everybody, and bye until next time.